Welcome to episode 3 of the Prophletics podcast, and let's get right into it. It's time to ban Olympic boxing. Olympic boxing has to go. Olympic boxing has to go. So let me tell you, I woke up this morning and I was getting my kids off to school and everything, and I turned on Olympic boxing in the morning to enjoy the festivities. You know, me being a current masters boxer, a coach, I love the sport of boxing. I love it, absolutely love it. So I turned on the TV and I'm looking and I see two female competitors and I'm looking at one of them, and in my head, my instincts automatically say, there's no way that that's a woman. No way. It's built like a dude. It's built like a man. It's manly built, right? And not manly built as far as exercise and, bodybuilding and things of that nature. No, not like that. No, not like that at all. This joker was built like a man. So I'm thinking in my head, man, that's real weird. I go to the kitchen, I pour me a cup of coffee, I come back and the fight is over. I literally went for a few seconds to the kitchen to pour me a cup of coffee, came back, the fight was over with. What happened? 46 seconds. What happened? And it looked like there wasn't even that much contact, no bruises, no bleeding. So in my head, I'm thinking the ref stopped the competition. He had to flag it off or something because a nasty shot must have been taken or something. That was a quick knockout. 46 seconds into an Olympic fight, the fight's over. Come to find out, she was fighting a man. There have been multiple occasions in the Olympics that they are allowing men to fight women. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you think. I don't care what your preferences are. I don't care about what your feelings are. That is a man. So pretty much the Olympics has said, hey, let's televise domestic violence in our sport. That's all it is. Televised domestic violence. I don't care what you identify as. I don't care what you feel like you are. If you are born a man, you should be fighting in man sports. You should be playing in men sports. It's time to take a stand. It's time to stop being scared. It's time to be courageous and stand on your principles and not sit here and think, oh, well, I'm going to be ousted and blackballed if I don't agree with the nonsense. Listen, it's nonsense. It needs to be shut down. Ban the entire Olympics. Everybody, men and women across the board, stop, because these athletes are putting in the most work that they possibly can for 4 years to compete, only to go out there and be dominated by a man. So apparently, the young lady fell to her knees and said, this is a disgrace. It's an outrage. I think she took one punch. And there's another video circulating right now with the individuals with gold headgear, the women with gold headgear fighting. And you can tell by the way that the punches are thrown that this is a grown man. How are we not outraged by this? How are we not outraged? When does it stop? When do we stand on our morals and principles? Okay? I'm a boxing coach and I won't allow it. I stand on what I believe in. And I believe that fair is fair, not your feelings. Feelings don't make you right. Feelings don't make you correct. What's correct is science and biology. And damn it, you a man. I try to keep these things PG and I try to keep it clean, but damn it, we got to start standing on some morals. I have a daughter. She plays volleyball. The moment that she is forced to compete against a man who's identifying as a woman, we got smoke in the city. Who's even allowing this? Who's signing off on it? At what point did the Olympic Committee sit down and say, hey, we're going to let this individual born as a man go ahead and, compete against these women who are clearly born women, authentic women. Wasn't it just last Olympic season when there was a track runner who they said her testosterone was too high that they didn't let her compete? She was from Jamaica or something. Did they not let her, compete? They said, no, you can't compete. Your testosterone's too high. You can't. You're even though proof was out there that she was born a woman, testosterone too high, can't do it. What happened to that? Where's that committee? Bring them back. Ban boxing in the Olympics, men and women. We got to stand together in numbers. You can still make the pros and have a successful career as a professional boxer without the Olympics. A lot of them have. When do we stand on morals and principles? It needs to be now, because that's very disheartening to see that young lady fall to her knees crying because she's put in so much work over these past 4 years, maybe even longer. Maybe she tried out for the Olympics in 2020 and didn't qualify. So these women are putting in quality work to only come there and be grandstanded by a man. Call it what it is. It's a man. I tell you right now, I'm not feeling this. And we've got to take a stand. We've got to take a stand. I'm done watching Olympic boxing today. Thursday, August 1st, I'm done. I'm done watching Olympic boxing. I might be done with the Olympics entirely right now, because there's no telling where else they're letting this slide in at. If they let it slide in boxing, is it happening in track? Is it happening with the javelin throw? Is it happening with the shot put? Is it happening in swimming? Where else are y'all letting this happen? It's not just happening in the sport. It's the entire Olympic committee. I guarantee you it's going to pop up somewhere else. When do we take a stand? Like I said, I have a daughter. The moment they tell my daughter that this man that identifies as a woman is an equal competitor to you, my daughter, full of estrogen, has to compete with somebody who's taken some pills or taking something to decrease their testosterone, and they try to put them on the even playing field, it's smoke in the city. So without going and without saying, I'm done with Olympic boxing. I'm not even trying to send any fighters to the Olympics until this is rectified. This is a call to action, literally a call to action for the rest of you to do the same. What about your fighters? What about your female fighters? Your true female fighters? What about all the work that they're putting in right now? You just going to let them go out there and be ousted by a man? Whether they feel like they can beat the man or not, that is aside from the point. Even playing fields. Even playing fields. This is a call out indirectly to all coaches, all amateur boxing coaches. Pull your fighters. Pull your fighters. To any other Olympians or Olympic coaches who have Olympians in the Olympics. If you find out that one of those opponents are identifying outside of their specific gender, pull the plug. Pull the plug. We have to make a statement. We have to make a statement. We have to stand true to it. I'm going to stand true to it. I don't care nothing about being blackballed. I don't care anything about people feeling some type of way about what I'm saying. It's being proven to the world right now how unfair this shit is, how wrong this shit is. Take a stand. Say what's wrong. Stand on your morals and your principles. A lot of y'all so scared to say what's real. That's real. And that shit is real disgusting. Done with Olympic boxing right now. Fuck out of here.